Going to show you that how we can create a loadable family. Okay. Uh, so all you know that we have three types of family. One is system family, another is loadable family, another is in place family. So system family, like wall, floor, roof, these are all your system family which is present in your Revit. You cannot externally load it to any project. So these will be present in your Revit for every project. And loadable family that you externally created for your specific requirement, and then you can load it into your project. Okay, in any project you can load it. And there is in place family. In place families are project specific family. In a particular project you will be creating in that project, and that will be present like a system family within that project only. Okay, like a system family is present in your system, like in the Revit, and you can use it for all the project, right? But in place family is a project specific family. In a particular project you have created, only you can use in that project. You cannot use for other projects. All right. But it's not like a system family that you cannot create it, you cannot model it. Uh, it's like a uh, loadable family, kind of like a loadable family, kind of like a system family. Some features of loadable family is there, and some features of system family is there in place family. Okay, so we have these three type of family, and I'm going to show you about loadable family, how we can create loadable family. About creating system family, you already know that we can create by duplicating it and changing the parameters. I'll go with loadable fam. uh, I will open a write template file. So for that, I'll go to new option, and I have to choose the folder. As per the unit, you have English and English Imperial, and here you will find all the family template file. So the family template file extension type is .rft. So why we should choose the right template file? It's similarly like a project template. When we use a project template, we get some particular settings, right? Similarly, for creating a new family file, we have to create with a right template file. Okay, so that it will be easier for us to start creating all our family file as soon as I open the template file. So with that template file, I will get all the parameter settings and other things. Okay, so that is totally defined by the template file. As per my requirement, I will choose the template file. So for the door, I have a certain template file. Here you can see for door curtain wall, I have a different type of, because the requirement is different, right? So I have each type of template. Here you can see like a column is there, baluster is there. Okay. So suppose the model which you are going to create, it doesn't come under these category, right? So then what you should do? Then what template file you should choose? So for that, you will go with this metric generic model. Okay. And for the metric generic model, if you know, like it is a roof based model, you're going to create a roof based model, a wall based model, or ceiling based, or face based. Okay. So you can choose. I'm going to select this metric furniture.
So
Okay.
in one class you are talking about this adaptive. How does this adaptive family work, sir?
Yeah. So adaptive family, you will place with adaptive points. So the points you will place, and the shape, the geometric shape will adapt itself as per the point placed. Okay. So
It
it's
can be
not,
placed in walls or anywhere. So.
yeah, yeah, right. It can be placed. So generally we use this adaptive component in our conceptual design.
Okay. So.
All right. So I will go with this metric furniture, or else I can choose the case work also. So now you can see the preview, right? You can see the preview. So here I have the width parameter is there and the depth parameter is there. Okay. But if I choose the metric furniture, there is nothing. I have to create it from the scratch. All right. I have to create the parameters. Okay. The basic parameters, even I have to create that. So I can choose furniture if I have totally different kind of requirement, or I can choose this metric casework where I will get these parameters. So uh, I don't have to put my time to create all these parameters. I can just start modeling and just assign this parameter. Okay, so I'll show you the with the metric furniture as because this is your first class for family. So I'll show you from the scratch. So I'll choose metric furniture, click on open. Okay, and here you can see that we have only these two reference plane. One is center left or right, and one is center front or back. These two reference planes are there. Okay, and this is pinned at this position. If you want to change the position, then unpin it and you can change the position. So this is the center. Okay, you can change the center here also if it is required. Okay, and if you delete it, so you can just have nothing, or else you can place another reference plane, and here also you can just unpin and delete it. So I need this center reference plane. From the center, I can define other reference planes. And it's always better that we have center to locate the position and to uh, get everything equally placed from the center. So let me show you that what kind of furniture I'm looking for. So for that, I will open.
So is that the top view of the?
Yeah, right now that is opened. That is a top view. That is a plan view. Correct. So let me show you. I'm looking for cabinets. Okay, kind of this kind of cabinets I'm looking for. We go with images. These kind of cabinets we will make it. Okay. All right. So this kind of cabinets. So as per the design, we can make it. So there will be no problem with that. Let me take this one. Okay. This one or this one. So anything I can take it. these kind of cabinets we will make it. All right, I hope you understand what I'm going to make.
Yes, sir.
All right, so here you can see. So this I'm going to make, right? So now let me go for it to the Revit. Okay, so here you can see that the basic parameters which I need, the depth, the width, and the height. These are the common parameters which I need. And later I will decide how many extra parameters I need. Okay, so let me first create these basic parameters. So for that, I have the reference plane. I first have to create a reference plane. So here you can get the option reference plane. Go to create tab, and there you have this reference plane. RP is the shortcut for reference plane. So you can just press RP and you can activate the reference plane. And there you have two options to draw. One is draw line and one is pick line option. So as I have already uh, reference plane, so I can pick these lines with the offset and I can create it. Let's go for it. And let me go for 300. Okay, and there it is created. And after creating it, I will provide names. So let me create it, and here I will provide. So this one is center, front or back. So this is going to be the back side. So I'll put back, and this is going to be the front. So I'll name my reference plane front, and for the width, I will go with 600. And this is going to be the right side, right. This is going to be left. Okay. And after that, we will dimension, we will provide dimension. So now what I need these reference plane or the width will be reflected from the center equally in both direction. If I change the parameter, the change will be reflected in both direction from the center equally, right? So for that, I will select this reference plane first, and then any of this, either right, either back or either front, and then the another one, and then I will click on equal. Okay, so this is equal, and then I will select the outer ones and place the dimension. Okay, so this is the 600, and I will do the same for these sides also. So I will select the center first, and then any of these. Okay, and then click on equal. It will maintain the equality, and then the outer ones, and this is the dimension, and I will select this dimension, and I will create a parameter. I will label it as a parameter. So this is going to be the width. So click on this width, and is it type parameter or instance parameter? So you can choose either instance or type. What is your requirement? If you want to change individually, you can choose instance. You can do it for all the type of same family. So you can choose type. So click on OK. And for this also, I'll go with depth. And this is also going to be type parameter. Click on OK. And that is fine. And now you can again go to this family type. And there you can see these dimensions are listed. Depth is 600. If I change the depth to 800, and this is like
So
let me
from where
go
you
with
open that family type?
yes, I'm going to show you again. Let me change this depth and width and click on apply, and here you can see the width is changed, right, and the depth is changed. Okay, so here let me get it back. The depth is 600 and that is 1200. Click on apply and okay, and here is the window family type. Okay, all right, and here you have this family category, and here you can see that is right now the furniture category is selected, and even after coming here you can change it to casework also. All right, so that you can change. So right now the family is selected. As for that, I'm getting these family parameters. Okay, so these are the basic parameters. I'm getting it here. Okay, so click on okay, and here you can see these are the parameters I'm getting here. Okay, mm, so we have created. Now let me go to the front view. You can come to this project browser and click on this front. Now here you can see that I have this reference plane, the reference level where I was previously. This is reference level as per the reference plane. Okay, and now you can see that I don't have any height, right? So for that also I have to create a reference plane. Go with this pick line option, or you can go with the draw line option also, and you can just create it. Okay, and you can give it the name height. Okay. And I will select this reference level first because this is going to be fixed. Okay, this will not change. So this is going to be the reference. So from this, I will select this one. Okay, and after that, I will select this dimension. I will label it as parameter, and this is going to be the height, and this is type. Click on OK, and here you can see. Now I will change the height. Let me go with 900. Click on apply, and here you can see the change. Okay, that is done. And let me show you that here you can see that from the floor there is a distance. From this distance the base of this cabinet is created, right? The base of this cabinet is created. So I have to create another reference plane, RP reference plane. Go with this pick line option, and there let me provide the distance 6 inches or 150. Okay, that is created here, and I'll give it a name like base. Enter. Okay, and another is there. This is the top for this counter. For this top counter, there is a thickness. So for that also I can create it. Okay, as because this is going to be a different, here you can see this is going to be a different material, a different component which is placed. So that's why I will create another. So let me go with this as 50 or 25. Okay, let me go with this. Okay. And this is we'll say like top. Okay, all right, so we have created, and I need some more, so we will create those later. Okay, now let's start creating our model. Okay, so let's go to reference level. From this reference level I will start creating. Okay, and I will go with this extrusion. Okay, solid extrusion. And before starting your model, before start, you should set the work plane. So right now you can see this is the work plane, the reference level, which is the work plane. Now let me see that this is the floor, which is the reference level. So from the floor, it's not created. From the floor, it's not creating the base is created at some distance from the floor, right? So for that, I will create, here you can see also, right? Okay, so go for set work plane, and I will choose the base, which I have created at a 150 distance. From the base, it will be created. Now let me select this rectangle. Okay, so that is created, and I need to lock with this reference plane. Okay, you know the reference plane is connected with this parameter, and if my object is connected with the reference plane, so it's indirectly connected with the parameter. So if I change in the parameter, the model gets changed. So I have to lock this reference planes. Okay, and if you want to change anything like corner, you want to provide fillet, so you can provide fillet as well. 2.5. Okay, and so you can lock with this. You can lock with this also. So now you see that I haven't locked these two, so I have to select this and lock it. So it will maintain the tangency. So that is the tangency lock. Let me select it. This is also the tangency lock. And for this also, let me select and click on this lock icon. Okay, so there you can see everything is locked right now. And now uh, about the extrusion, how much thickness you want. Okay, so for that I will go with 50. Okay, and let me go for finish. And this is going to be the in the minus direction. This is going to be placed in the minus direction. 50 or 25 will be enough, I think. Let me go for finish. Click on okay, and go to front, and there you can see this is created. And you can change this way, and again you can lock it. Okay, you can lock this. And if you change this reference plane, you can see that is connected with this reference plane, right? And for this reference plane also, you can provide a parameter like a base height or the base distance. You can provide a parameter like that. I'm not providing. If you require, you can provide it. You already know how to create the parameter, how to assign the parameter within this reference plane. Now let me go to the view there, and there you can see this is the base which we have created. Now let me see the parameter change. Let me go with 900, and for this let me go with 1500. Click on apply, and there you can see the changes, right? So let me click on OK, and I'll undo. Click on this family type. Okay. Now let me go to reference level again, and I will create the legs. So let's create the legs, and how you want to create your legs, or what will be the design for the legs. So accordingly, you have to uh, choose the right option to create. Okay, let me go with this. So there are different kind of legs you can see. Uh, some some are like this, correct? Okay, and some is like this. Okay, so I hope in AutoCAD you have learned about creating some kind of this kind of shapes. Okay, so these kind of shapes can be created by loft. Okay, and some these kind of shapes are also shapes. These kind of shapes can be also created by loft also. Okay, these kind of shapes can be created by loft, right? And loft revolve you can use for revolve for circular you can use. Okay, and we were using this one, or this one, or we can create our own. All right, so for that let's create, and I'm going to show you the blend option, solid blend, and this is similar like loft in AutoCAD. Okay, so we have to create two profiles, and the two profiles will be connected in, and create a 3D form. Okay, so let's create it, the
So we have to
blend
change the
option.
reference plane now.
The reference plane I can place set, and I will
Okay.
place on the base. Okay, I will place on the base. Okay, and then first I will create the base profile. Okay, first I will create the base profile. So for the base profile, let me just create a 50 by 50. Okay, let me create it from here, and I will again create the fillet. Okay, so let me create with 50 by 50, 2 inches by 2 inches. 50 by 50, yes. Okay, and now let me just give some curve there. Okay, and fillet for these sides. Specify the radius. Okay, so that is, and for these sides also. So I'll go with let's go with 5. Okay, and if you want to provide to these sides, we can provide it also 2.5. Okay, so this is the base, and then I'll go with the top. Let's go for the top, and for the top I will create 3 inches by 3 inches, or 75 by 75. Okay, and the same way I will create that arc from the middle to middle. It will be half of the 75, and then let me go with this radius, and for the radius uh, let me go with 7.5. Okay, and 2.5 for these sides. Okay, so this is the top profile which we have created. Now let's go for, before going to finish, you can just define this depth. Okay, so don't worry about the depth, we can change it later. So now go to front end. Here you can see that this is created at the base. Okay, and I can change it, like I can change with this grip, and here I will drag it to this reference level, and here I can constant, I can lock with this reference plane, and for this top also I will connect with this bottom of this model and lock it. Okay, and you can check it in this. Okay, that is period. Here you can check it in realistic also. Okay, this is created, and you can check with the changes, you can make the changes, you can check it. So now let me uh, show you that if I change this position, you can change, you can see the changes for this height also. Okay, so for this you can assign a parameter so that you can change the parameters. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to do that, that's fine. And now let me go to this reference level again, and I will mirror. Let me go with this mirror pick axis, and this is the axis, and that is done here. Okay, so you can go to front view there, and you have to lock it, lock it. Okay, so make sure you lock, and you can check the changes. Let me go with this width 2000, and the depth, let me go with 200, apply, and there you can see the changes. Okay, so 100, and that is 1200, apply. Okay, and again go to reference level, I will select these two, and then again go with mirror pick axis. This is the axis, and these two are created. And for these two, I have to go to the back view. So I'll zoom it, zoom in region. Okay, all right. Now for these two, let me just make it constant with this reference plane. Okay, and then you can check. All right, click on OK, and here I can undo it. All right. Now, if I want to add any uh, design over there, like this one, if I want to add any design over there like this one, so I can place it. So for that, what I can do, let me go to this here, and you can go with this sweep option. You can go with this sweep option, and then you can draw the path. I have this 3D model. Accordingly, I will create. So I'll go this pick path, and this is the path which I'm going to select. This is the path, and don't forget to select this curve if you have provided. and then this is the line, this is the curve, this is the line, curve and the line. Okay, so this is the profile, this is the path which you have selected as per the edge, and then finish. And here you can see this is the uh, position where we will create our profile. Okay, for the sweep. So go to edit profile and it will direct you to the view. So this is aligned with the front view. Here you can see this is aligned with the front view. You can go to front and you can start creating also. Or if you click on edit profile, if you are not in the right view, not in the proper view, so it will direct you to the particular view. Now we can create it. So you can check how it is created. So it's like this way. Okay, so you can create like this way also. uh, so let's start creating here. Okay, now let me go with this tangent arc. We check the middle line, midpoint. Okay, I will draw this line. Okay, so that I get the midpoint here. Here is the midpoint. Till the mid I will create. Okay, now let me go with this. Okay, now let me check the distance. Then so that is fine. Or else I can go with 6.5. Okay, like this. So this is going to be the profile. Okay, and then let me go for this finish edit mode. Lines cannot intersect each other.
So I think is the line which you draw below. It's gone down.
Mm, yeah. Okay, so now it is created. It's fine. And you can check in here. So here it is created. You can see for this path. It okay. Later we will apply materials. Now let me create the body. So for that also I'll go to this reference level, click on create. I'll go with the extrusion. Now let me go with this rectangle here. And for the rectangle, let me provide the radius 2.5. And I'll create it from here. Okay, so you get this radius. And there will be a thickness. So for the now let me create another, and with offset will I will provide a offset 3 by 4 inches or 19. Okay, or else I can provide 25 as well. Okay, So it's going outside. Let me go with -25, and here it will be created. Okay, so it will have a thickness of 25. Now let me create till here, and now I'll split this split, and you can click on delete inner segments, so that will be deleted. So as because I didn't select that earlier, so that is not deleted, but I think for this one it will be okay. Sorry, can delete this. So this is the profile, and the extrusion end. Let's go for 900. Click on apply, and then go for finish. You can check in front, and here it is. Now you can drag it till this reference level, and then you can okay, and from the bottom also connect it to here. Okay, and in the reference label, go for edit extrusion, and also you can align with this and lock it. Lock it. Okay, and then go for finish edit mode. You can make the changes, you can check it. Let's go for 800, and then this is 600. Click on apply, and here you can see the changes. Okay, let me undo. And now let's go for creating the doors. Okay, so you can create the drawers. Okay, that you can create it this way, but as I am creating this side, this kind of, or else let's create these. Okay, let's create these. All right, so I will create these. So for that I have to go to the front view, right? Because this is created from the front side. I cannot I can create from the top view as well. Okay, so for these I think I have to create reference planes. Okay, I have to create reference planes. So go to it. Okay, it will be better if I create from front view, right? So let me check how much is the distance. So the distance is 750. Okay, so we can place it with 250 distance. So let's go with reference plane. Okay, pick lines, go for 250, right? And there it is. Okay, fine. Now let me go with the dimension. Okay, so for the dimension, what we will do, we will select from this height. Okay, we will select from this height. Then I will select it. And we'll make it equal. Okay, because this will maintain the equality. Now let me go for this one again, this one, and with this 250. Okay, and So make sure while placing this dimension, you select this one, because with this one, if you make uh, provide this dimension, so it will be connected with this reference plane, that is the height. If you change the height, so this will be connected with this one. Okay, so this height reference plane will be connected with this one, and this reference plane will be connected with this one. So if you make any changes to this reference plane, so this one will be changed as well. So let's place 250, and I will select these two and then go for uh, drawer height. Okay, so you can click on type or instance. So you can go with this as instance. So click on OK. The reference planes are over constant. Okay, so here you can see that on this reference plane, I'm providing this parameter again, and again I'm providing this parameter. So it will over constant. So that's the problem I'm having it. Okay, so um, let me go with this. And for this, I can provide the this as a base height. You can provide it base height. You can make this as instance as well. Okay, so it's again going to be over constant. Okay, so this is the drawer height. Okay, and for this, let me go and delete this height. Okay, I'll delete this height. Now let me do one thing. Let me assign this as base height. Base height. Go for instance. Click on OK to the base height, and from here to here, let me go with this, and height of body or body height, and that is, you can make it instance as well, or let's go with this instance. Okay, so that is okay, no problem. Let me uh okay, and go with this drawers height. So it's again, so let me connect this reference plane to this reference plane as the height. Okay, uh, so let's select this as height. Okay, so this is going to be the height, and now let me change it to 800. Okay, so this is going to be the height. and cannot, I think I cannot provide this as uh, let me check the thickness. Uh, Top counter. Click on OK. Type or instance. So it will over constant. As you can see that this is already connected with a parameter, and again I'm going to connect. So this will not happen. Okay, so let me do one thing. Uh, Let me put a formula. Here you can see this is the height, right? So don't want if we don't want the height, but without the height we cannot change it, right? Uh, so this is the base height. The base height I don't need actually. Let me get with this height. Okay, let me get with this height. And this is going to be the height. Let's get 150. Select this way. Let me create this as body height. Click on type. Okay, no problem with that. Now let me check this. If I change this to 900, and this will change. So, so select this and then select this. Select it and then the body height. Okay, it shouldn't be coming like this.
So if we
Uh,
lock it, if we lock it,
no, we cannot lock it. If we lock it, so it will fix this 750. Cannot lock this. Okay. So what I can do, I can just lock this one. So this one will be fixed. This 150 will be fixed. So I can dimensionally lock it. Cannot assign with the parameter. I can dimensionally lock it. So if I change, let me go with 900. Yeah. So it will go upwards. Okay. And here you can see that it's maintaining the equality, right? But this one I need to uh, fix it later. Okay, so I'll change this top later. Okay, so right now you can see that if I uh, create our drawers, so it will maintain the equality. So I don't have to worry about this. So this is going to be 700, no 750. Okay, so it will maintain the equality. Now let's go for create extrusion. We will create the extrusion and set. We will not place at the center, front or back. We will place on front. Click on OK. And you can check it. It is created. Okay. So rather than using the extrusion, we can create with a blend option, right? For this kind of shape. Okay, so let's create so first we will create the base. Okay, so the base is like this one. Let's create this one as base. Okay, and make sure you lock. All right, and then let's go for the top, and for the top let's go with 250 as the offset, and it is going to be minus 250. Or else I can go with this pick line option, and then I can provide this 250, or 250 is 250 is the distance, and so I will go with 100 as the offset. Let me go with this positive. So from here, how much is I think 50 would be enough from the top sides. Let me go with 100 from these sides and 50. Okay, now let me trim it. Okay, and how much it will be extruded? So you need to provide that. Okay. So I hope you remember that this one was 6.5. So let's provide that 6.5. Okay. And if you want to provide anything, curve or anything like that, you can provide it. Like, let's go for finish, and you can check it in 3D. And that is it there. So you can edit the work plane. So it will be front. Yeah. So here it is. Okay. Here it is created this way. And go to front. You can select this. You can go for array, and how many number you need? 3 number of array you want to add. So this is going to be the second point, and there it is created. Okay, so number is 3, and all are connected. Okay, and for this 3 you can label it, add parameter, and here you can add the parameter number of drawers. Okay, so that is going to be type or instance, that is number of drawers. Okay, and you can go to family parameter, and there you can see that this is the number of drawers. Okay, and this is the drawer height. Okay, so you have the body height. So for the body height, what you can do, you can put the formula like the drawer height into 3, control C. Let me place it here, control V, and asterisk symbol, and then type number. How it is written there, you have to type the same way, number of drawers. Okay, just remove that default. Okay, yeah, okay, and now you can see you cannot change it. Okay, if you change the drawer height and the number of drawers, your body height will be changed. Now let me show you that number of drawers. If you apply 5, okay, so I think some this one may be instance parameter. I have to change. Yeah, so this should be type parameter. Okay, it's because all these are type. So uh, your instance parameter and type parameter cannot be within a formula. So it should be in the same either the type, either the instance. Click on apply, and here you can see the height is increased, the body height is increased. Okay, and stop, what I can do, I can give it a total height, this as a total height. Okay, this as a total height. Mm, select it and go for total height, and that is type. Click on OK. That is going to be the total height, and the total height will be the body height, and this is going to be the uh, top counter thickness. So generally top counter thickness we provide uh, like 25 or 50. Okay, so we can just put add that value, so we can just go for it. Here you can go for it, the body height plus a value we can put here. I think as because I have provided this body height, I don't know it will take that or not. Go with 50. Can apply. Yeah, it's taken. Okay, no problem with that. Okay, so now, and I have to take this also. I have to take it into account. Okay, so it's going to be 150 plus. Yep. Okay. All right. And you can go to reference plane if you have any overhang, you can go with the overhang, or else you can just go with the sweep. Okay, you can just create with the sweep, so you don't have to worry about that. Uh, so for that, go to view there and create sweep and pick path. or you can go with a draw path also. You can go with sketch path as well. So for sketch path, you need to place, or you can click on pick a plane and you just pick this plane so we can draw on this face. So from this to this, you can define. Then finish it, and then you have to go to the right view, or else here you can create it. It's better that you go to the left view. From here you can create like this. You can copy from here also. So for that, go with the pick line option. Okay, so I think show the work plane. So this is the work plane. Uh, Let me try to draw it. Okay, it's not getting this, not getting it from here. Okay, so you must have the dimension, right? So you must have the dimension. Accordingly, you just create it. So right now, let's create it. Okay, so let's go with 6.5. 6.5, and the height also, I think 6.5 was there. Okay, so let me just change it to 2.5. Okay, so let's go for finish. Go for finish. Okay, so that is created here. You can see. Okay, so that is a border which is created. And then let's go and create. You can go with this extrusion from the front view also, or else you can go from the uh, reference level, this reference level. So let's create from the front, go for extrusion, and let's create it till here, and we will lock it. Okay, and the extrusion end, we will change it. You can align it with this surface, and then you can lock it. With this surface to this surface also, lock it, and with this surface to this surface, lock it. to the surface, to the surface. We will lock it. Okay. And now let me select it, and the bottom one will also lock. Just a second. The bottom extrusion start at minus 300. Let me go with minus 250. Okay, I think this is locked. It is locked. Let me just try changing it. No, that is locked. Okay, so all right. So that is locked, and let me change this. Okay, uh, edit sweep. Go to the left view. Let me go for select profile, edit profile. Let me edit this profile. Okay. And for this, let me change it to 12.5. Okay. All right, let's go for finish. You can check the path is correct or not. Okay, so that is fine. Okay, or else I think this one should be here. Lock it, and this one is fine. For this one also, let me place it here and lock it. Then let's go for finish. Finish it here, and that is done. Okay, so it is created. And in this Revit, just modeling is not enough. You have to check that is fully parametric or not. Okay, uh, let's go with the height. Let me check from the front. This is the body height, and this is the total height. Okay, so this height is not required. Let me delete it. Okay, so you can say the body height and the total height cannot be changed. You can change the number of drawers. Let me change the number of drawers, and we'll see. So everything is changed here. Okay, so with the number of drawers I can change. And now let me go with this the base height. Cannot assign this as base height. Let me just check it once. Okay, so that is defined. This is as base height. Okay, so this is as base height. All right, so what I can do, if I need to change the base height, so I can have that base height. This is total height. So for the total height, what I can do, I can just go with base height click on apply. Total height is defined by means body height plus base height plus 50. Instance parameter cannot be used in type parameter formulas. Which one? I think this one. Yeah. So I have to make it instance, and now I can apply. Okay. So that is applicable now. Body height plus base height plus 50. Okay. So this is the 50 mm gap, and click on apply, and you can check. Okay. Okay. And with the number of drawers, you can apply the change. Okay. So how is your requirement? Accordingly, you will put the formulas. So here you can see that for this parameter, if you put the formula, so you cannot change by the value. It will be changed by the formula, and the formula is being uh, made by this drawer height and the number of drawers. So this parameter is depend on these two parameters. Okay, so you can change on these two parameters. Suppose here if you make it like 300 and this is, so your height will be changed. Okay, so this is the total height which is changed.
So can you show the number of drawers? How did you add? I missed it.
Sorry,
The number of drawers. How did you add? I missed that part. That
the number of,
parameter. Yes, sir. The parameter for the number of drawers.
this I have done the array option, and for that you will get this here and select it, and here you get this add parameter and add the parameter number of drawer.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, and here you can see this is the number of drawers, and within that I'm having this 5 number of drawers. Okay, so we can just have 3 number of drawers. Click on apply, and here you go. Okay. The drawer number is 250. Drawer height is 250, and here we have. Okay, so let me check with this. So here you can see this is right now grouped, and if you ungroup, so you will not have that uh, parameter. Okay, you will not have that array parameter. So for that, these should be grouped. Okay, this should be grouped. And if you ungroup, let me show you. If you ungroup it, okay, and now you cannot apply. Okay, you can see cannot apply. There is only there are still number of 3 drawers. Okay, there are no 5 number of drawers. Okay, so for that, don't ungroup them when they are grouped. So they are associated with the array, and the array parameter is assigned. Okay, and what you can do, you can change the total height or the body height. Okay, so here you can see this is the formula which you have created. Control A, let me delete it. Okay, so I can change the body height now, and the drawer height. Drawer height will be the body height divided by number of drawers. So I can place that also. So here I can just give the slash. Click on apply. Okay, so there is a circular of chain. It's because this uh, the control X. Okay, so because of this one body height and the base height, this because of this, let me delete this as well. So let me place it here. Okay, there is a circle of chain. So getting this error for this one. Okay, so I have to apply either here. The drawer height. You're getting this error. There is a circular chain of reference among these formulas. So these parameters are getting changed by this formula. So that is not applicable in Revit. Okay. Or else without this formula, you can just leave it them so that you can change it all the things manually. Click on apply and okay. And now after that, we can assign material. So select these. Okay. So I'll select these. And that's because this is this come under the group. So go to edit group, then select it, and then you can apply the material. Okay. Go to associate family parameter and drawer material. It is type or instance, choose it. Click on OK. Go for finish and do it for this also. And here you can see as because these are grouped. So okay, so that is assigned. And now you can go to the family type, and from here you can create a new material and keep that drawer wood material, and the class will be wood. And then choose it from the asset library. Go for wood, and there you have all these options: hardwood, softwood. Okay. In this wood also you have the panels. For the panels you have these. Okay, so from here you can choose. Let me go with this ash wood, and here you can see that no image is there, so I can apply image. Go to your C drive, program files 86, and then common files, Autodesk shared, materials, texture, and go for 1, 2, or 3, anything. Can select, and then mats. There you have. You can go with the thumbnails, and at the bottom you will have the wood material. Let me choose Here we have these options. Okay, so from here I can choose this. I can choose this one. And for the bump also, I have to apply the image. So make sure you choose this type of bump, wood, birch. So this is the rough. This is rough, and yeah. So this is the bump, wood, birch, bump image. Here it is. Okay. And for reflectivity, you can apply some. There will be no not that much of reflectivity, but there will be some reflectivity. Okay, and click on apply. Okay, apply, and there you can see, right? And this way you can apply the materials for all these elements. Select it, come to this properties, and there you have the material. Click on this associate family, and then click here, new, go for the body material type, click on OK. Okay, and then go to family parameters. From here you can duplicate it, or you can create a new one, create a new material, body, wood material, wood, and click here for the asset library. From here you can choose either the appearance library. From appearance library you have this border panel, the physical library, the physical material. So these are their like structural, Germany, Poland, US. From here, okay, so this is the material library, wood, and there you have the hardwood. You can choose mahogany. For that, you can apply the image. Okay, so this one, click on OK, and go for the bump. Wood mahogany. This is the bump. Click on reflectivity. Click on apply, and OK. We can do these changes and apply the materials, and then you can load into the new project. Go for project, and there you can load into the project. And if you have multiple projects opened. So you have to choose the project name, and you must select it before loading it, otherwise it will be loaded as family one. You cannot identify. So go for this family one, and where it will be placed and all these. And if you go to this edit type, and there you can see these are the parameters you have assigned. You can go to 3D view, realistic, that we have created. And if you want to change the orientation, so you can press space bar, you can change the orientation. And this is the project. And here you can go for the other number of drawers, 5, click on apply. And you should connect with the uh, parameter, okay? So now let me go with this within this family here. The body height to be connected, okay, into number of drawers. This is the body height. And for the total height also, this is going to be the body height plus base height plus 50 mm. Okay, that is the top counter height. Okay, click on apply and okay. And as you have made the changes, so you have to override the existing version. If you have made changes only in the geometric shape, or if you have made changes in the parameters, so you have to click on this override existing version and its parameter values. So let's click on it here and you can check. Let's go to its edit type and apply, and here you can see the changes. Okay, and here you can see that these values cannot be changed. These two values cannot be changed, right? But these values can be changed. Okay, and here you can come and go to family parameters there, and for this you can log these parameters. So there you can see that these are as because these all are connected. So if you are locking this, so all these connected parameters are locked. Click on apply. Okay, and again go for load into project. Come to the view and go to its grid type, and let me change it to 300. Click on apply. Here you can see. Okay, and let me change it to 6. Apply and okay. Okay, so you have to maintain that 250 gap because that is not changed. Okay, so you can select and click on this edit family, and you can come here again to this family option, and for the size, the height of those drawers, if you want to change the height of drawers, so you cannot make that change, that drawer height. Okay, uh, because I haven't assigned that drawer height parameter, right? So if you assign, but here it will not be assigned. Here it will not be assigned. So you can see that it will over constant the sketch. So that is actually not assigned anywhere. can see that this is the edit base option. Nothing is assigned. So here I have to delete that drawer height. So this is just a reporting parameter. So it is not there. Let me just control X. So this is not available, right? So this is the body height. This is the base height. Okay. So body height, and this is the number of drawers. Okay. So let me change the number of drawers there. Go for 5. Click on apply. And this is applied. And okay, this should be applied.
So is it because it's low?
The path which I had selected. Okay, so because of that, and let me select this and hide it. HH. Uh, this is the top one, right? This is this one. Okay. So this is the drawer height, and I'm providing this body height, so it's being changed here. So this is number of 5 when I'm applying this, and it's changing like this. So this shouldn't be done, right? Back to 3 here. Uh, let me provide with top counter thickness. Okay. Now let me try with this 5 and okay, so it's not being changed. Let me ungroup them. Okay. Ungroup. Let me delete this. make the array later. Okay. Now this is the top thickness. Let me change this top thickness and let me check. Okay, yes. So it remains the same. It changes, but it remains the same. Okay. So what should I do? I have to either remove this one.
If you look the top thing with the reference level, top reference level.
This one.
Yes, sir.
If I place from that, right?
If you
Yes.
alignment
Let
unlock
me.
it, is it possible?
I have to delete it, and I will create it from the bottom. But the shape will remain same. The shape will remain same for the sweep. That would be the one thing. Sweep, and if you go for pick path, go to front, edit profile. Now this will remain same. Okay, this shape and size will remain same. If I change this top counter thickness, like again 25, click on apply, and okay, and here you can see it remains same. And if I apply it to 100, click on apply, and okay, and here you can see this remain same. This will remain same. So generally, let's have that top thickness. Okay. Now let me check. So the drawers height. Go to front. Yeah, it will over constrain the sketch, right? It is absolutely right. Uh, Cannot provide this also because this one will over. So that is done here. So this is the body height. Okay, and okay, and this is the top counter thickness. So for that total height, body height plus base height plus top counter thickness. Or else what I can do is for the top counter thickness, what I can do, I can put a formula for that. Okay, for the top counter thickness, it is body height and the base height is there. Okay, and there is no dryer height, right? So let me delete it. There is no dryer's height, right? So this shouldn't be there. And the number of dryers we will apply in the number of dryers later. Now let me select it, click on this array, and can put for the last or move to second and go for 3. So mm, okay, so let me just go for edit base. I have to align with this. I have to lock with this. Okay, so there also I can create one reference plane. So let me just go this reference plane. This reference plane, let me finish it. And again, I will go the reference plane. For this reference plane, we will fix it. There is nothing to worry about this. So I can just drag it to here. Let me copy it. And for these, I can lock it. So it will maintain this 75 mm gap. Let me select, go for edit base. And now let me align it with this reference plane to this one, this reference plane to this side to maintain it. Okay, and this is already locked. So now let me go for edit top, and this one will maintain this gap. So for that, I will lock lock it, go for finish, and now let me select. Okay, so it's removing the constraint while making arrays. Okay, so let me go with number of 3 now. Select and let me place it here, and the number of 3, that is fine. And select anything and then select this one array and then label it to number of drawer, that would be 3. Okay, so go to here 3. Let me go to edit group and let me select edit base and let me try to make constant. Okay, so it will not make the constant. So from here I can make constant, from the outer geometry I can make constant. Okay, let's go for finish. Let me select this edit group. Finish. Let's select it. Go for edit group. 9. Okay, go for finish. Okay. Now let's change the number of drawers, that is 5. Click on apply, and I have to connect the number of drawers with the body height. Okay. Uh, so this is the body height. Okay. Mm, and that is number of drawers, and I can just what I can do, I can just create a parameter that will be instance and reporting parameter. Just it will report the value. So that is drawer height. Okay. So that will just report only. Okay. So this will report only the drawer height, but cannot. I can just put the formula. I cannot put the formula, so it just is. Mm, okay, so the base height is there, body height is there, the depth is there. So the body height 250 into, okay, the number of drawers plus the top counter thickness, top counter thickness, and apply. Okay, so I have made a mistake. Drawer, click on apply. Let me check. Okay, so it's how it was earlier, so I can just keep that. So this one into number of okay, so I can you can just apply this. Okay, so that is okay, so I can apply this one. And for this, okay, so I have to this one gets increased. Okay, so what I can do, I can just delete this one, and for this I can draw it from the top, which I have drawn uh, from the front view. Let me draw it from the uh, top view. Okay, so for that I can just place on this. So let's create and set work plane. So for that, I'll click on the pick a plane. I will select this plane. I will select this plane and then go to reference level. You can click on this show and click on show, and that is the work plane. You can check. Okay, and let's create it. Go for extrusion. You can create it from here also. Go to reference level. So let's create it. And for the depth, I will change it. Let's go for here. Let's go for pick a plane. And this is going to be the plane. Okay. Let's go to front there. This is going to be the plane. Lock it. And let's lock it to here. Now let's check. So let's go for 7, click on apply, and here you can see that is properly applicable now. Okay, so now we can apply. Okay, so this is the body height, height, and for this drawer height, what I can do, I can just simply lock it, and will not change this drawer height. Will not change this drawer height. And for the total height also, can see. Let me check it from the front. So the total height, let me delete this one. So this is the body height. Okay, this is the base height. And you can check with the total height. Okay, and this is the top. So right now we are not applying with the top. You can lock with this also. So if you change this one, click on apply. So this don't, so I don't need that. So delete it. Let me go with 5, click on apply, and here you can see. Okay, so this is the body height, and for this we can just put the dimension to just show it how much dimension it is. Okay, so just it will show you. Okay, and these are the drawer height. Okay, these are the drawer height. So from here to here, oh no, this is not the drawer height. So for these also, what I can do, for these reference planes also, we can okay, so while making these arrays, select it and let me select these two and let me click on array and let's go for number 5. Okay, so from here, let me place the distance 250 meter and here it is placed. Okay, so number of arrays will be 5. Select it and label it number of drawers. Okay, so this is the drawer height. Can mention it. This is the drawer height. Yeah. Let me check the drawer height. Okay, no, okay. Okay, so just place it for one to just show you, and here you can just place it equal. So let's go for 7 I, and there you can see it. We can remove this also. So just to highlight, this is the drawer height, so that is fine. Okay, and you can give like this is the body height. Okay, this is the body height. Uh, here you can see this is the drawer height. Okay, so if you want to change the, if you want to fix the drawer height, so what you can do, let me try it also. Control V, and here the body height divided by number of drawers. Click on apply. Okay, so this is going to be locked. This is going to be locked, and this body height, the number of drawers you can also lock. You can put the formula for here also. So like I think it will not be possible because these three going to be chain. Let me try it out again. The um, body height body height divided by uh, drawer side, right? Drawers height. Let's try, yeah. So it's going to be circular chain. So it's not gonna be happening. So you can fix this, and for the number of drawers, or we'll see what you can do. Here you can apply the drawer height. Okay, body height divided by drawer height, non-valid parameter drawer. It's drawer's height. So you have to type as it is written. Click on apply. And now let me change this as 2000. Enter. Okay, so it's here, you can see that is right now 8. Okay, so this is going to be fixed. This is drawer height, this is body height. Okay, so for that, what we can do, we can make it instance. Click on apply. Yeah, we will make it instance also. So all these parameters should be instance if we are making it in the formula. So for this drawer height also, let's make it instance, and for this also let's make it instance, and now it's fine. And for this drawer height, what I'll do, I will make it instance and reporting parameter. Okay, let me just control X for this. Let me instance, and this is going to be the reporting parameter. Okay, okay, so this is going to be the reporting parameter, and this is, let's make this also instance, and let's make this also instance. Click on OK, and now let me put the formula. Click on apply. Body height divided by the reporting parameter can be used in a formula only if it is dimension reference are all to host elements in the family. Okay, so that is not possible here, as you can see. Okay, so I have to keep them type. Okay, so let's go for it. All right, so that will be applicable. And here you can see, so I can now change the drawer height. So let's check it out. 300, click on apply. It's pushing it down to this side. That is the one problem. I have to fix that drawer height. Okay, so I cannot change. Let me go to, before that, let me go to if type. And here you can see, if I change the drawer height, so I have to give this drawer height, if I cannot, uh, I cannot make it formula, right? So I have to, mm, for this drawer height, cannot do the changes, is because it's the uh, array parameter, under the array parameter. So this is the body height. This, and the total height, that is going to be, so for the total height we can put the formula, so there is nothing to worry about that. And the body height, that is there, and the drawer height. So I let me check. Okay. Mm, also, so this is my drawer height. I think I cannot provide it to make okay, so that's fine now. Okay, so this is the body height and these all are my drawer height. Okay, so now body height divided by drawer height, that is fine. Now let me just control X, and for this drawer height, let me divide it by number of drawers. Okay, number of drawers. Click on apply. Okay, so that is applicable. Now let me click on OK, and let me select it, go for edit group, and okay, so that is done here. Reference plane. Okay, now let me select it, go for edit group. Now let me check. This is locked. Let me check edit group. So I think this is locked. Okay, so this is locked. Finish. Now let me change the number of drawers. So 9, click on apply. Yeah, so I have to connect this body height. Okay, so I have to connect to this body height. Still not. Okay, so I have to leave that. Cannot do it. So let me Control X, Control V. Number of drawer height, drawers height divided by number of drawers, and click on apply. Sorry, into, this is going to be into number of drawers. Okay. So for that drawer height, I cannot change it. I should not change it. Okay. Uh, if I change, it will happen like this. This will not be changed. Okay. So 250, you can just change this 9. Okay, so just make it simple. Just simple. And you can change it, the body height. Okay, so accordingly you will get this. Okay, so what is your requirement if you want to change the number of drawers by the body height? So you can apply like this. You can put the formula here. Or if you don't want to change the body height as per the drawer height, you will change it. So you can put the formula there. Okay. Control X, Control V. Drawer height into number of drawers. Like, so this is going to be fixed. You can change this, and you have to keep in mind this drawer height cannot be changed. Okay. And we cannot change it to instance and reporting parameter as well. So if we could do that, so that would be great also. So I cannot do it, I cannot change it. So all these formulas should be in a same type. Okay. So let's do it. Okay, so this way we have done this one. Okay. All right, then I'm finishing it here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you have to practice this one,
Yes,
and
yes.
tomorrow I will show you another family.